The coronation of King Charles III is an event that will go down in history as one of the most important moments in British royal history, after his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, passed away in September of last year. The king became the oldest new monarch in British history. When the new monarch is crowned, the entire world will be watching. The official ceremony will be followed by a long weekend, loaded up with festivities for the new ruler, going from road gatherings to concerts. In this video, we'll look at the top 10 curiosities surrounding the coronation of King Charles III. On Monday, the 8th of May, there will be an extra bank holiday. This is because the coronation day falls on a Saturday. People all over the country will have a big party called the Coronation Big Lunch, where they'll share food and have fun together. The Prime Minister will host a big lunch at Downing Street on the Sunday, and guests will include community volunteers from across the country. Sunday evening, the BBC will broadcast the coronation concert, a live event staged at Windsor Castle. Several stars will be performing: Take That, Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, the Italian opera singer Andrea Bocelli, the Welsh bass baritone Sir Bryn Terfel, and the singer-songwriter Freya Ridings. More than 57 locations across the UK will be putting up big screens, so that tens of thousands of people will be able to watch the event in their hometowns. Some standout locations already confirmed include Cardiff Castle, Belfast City Hall and Piccadilly Gardens in Manchester. In London, screens will be placed in Hyde Park, Green Park and St James's Park. London is receiving a royal makeover before journalists, media and tourists from around the world arrive to join in with the festivities. The balcony at Buckingham Palace balcony, and many other monuments are being cleaned. Hundreds of British military personnel on horseback gathered outside Buckingham Palace to rehearse the parade. The anointing is the most sacred part of the coronation ceremony, and takes place before the investiture and crowning. The Archbishop pours holy oil from the ampulla into the spoon, and anoints the sovereign on the hands, breast and head. The anointing will not be shown on television and is set to be hidden from the public, as it was for the late Queen's coronation in 1953. The oil that will be used is, for the first time ever, cruelty-free. The service has been planned to be representative of different faiths and community groups, in line with the King's wish to reflect the ethnic diversity of modern Britain. The coronation oath will be modified to add further words that will allow the King to recognize he serves all religions. The King's coronation will be attended by 2,000 guests. King Charles has invited representatives from his many charity affiliations and from across the voluntary sector. Only a minority of MPs and peers have been invited to the ceremony. On the 8th of April, it was announced that over 1,250 volunteers and young people had been invited to either attend the ceremony itself or be part of one of its surrounding events. Meanwhile, Prince George is to become the youngest future king to play an official role at the coronation, having been named one of his grandfather's 4 pages of honor. The role of page of honor is usually a distinction granted to teenage sons of members of the nobility and gentry, and especially of senior members of the royal household. The music at the ceremony will include a new coronation anthem by Andrew Lloyd Webber. The anthem is one of 12 new music pieces personally commissioned by King Charles, from world-renowned British composers. The Ascension Choir, a group of 8 hand-picked singers from the choir that performed at the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's wedding, have been chosen for the King's ceremony on the 6th of May. The Duchess of Cornwall will be crowned Queen during his coronation. Camilla has been referred to as Queen Consort by the palace since the death of Queen Elizabeth II last September. It has emerged that, after the ceremony, The word consort will be officially dropped, as it is now considered that Queen Camilla is an appropriate title to set against King Charles. Actually, the title Queen Camilla has been used for the first time by Buckingham Palace on the coronation invitation. The King and Queen even picked a signature food, a French-inspired quiche, featuring spinach, broad beans, cheese and tarragon for celebrations. The quiche is a recipe recommended by His Majesty, the King and Her Majesty, the Queen Consort, for sharing tables at coronation big lunches across the UK on the weekend. The government pays for the coronation as it is a state occasion. Unconfirmed predictions have estimated Operation Golden Orb, as the coronation is known, could cost the nation between £50 million and £100 million. The coronation of King Charles III is an eagerly anticipated event that will mark the official beginning of his reign as the monarch of the United Kingdom. As the eldest son of Queen Elizabeth II, Charles has spent his entire life preparing for this momentous occasion. The coronation will take place in Westminster Abbey, where generations of monarchs have been crowned before him. The ceremony will be steeped in tradition, with many aspects dating back centuries. It will be a moment of great significance not just for the royal family, but for the nation as a whole, as it marks the start of a new chapter in its history.